Hi, I'm Allison Lindhart, and I run the boutique portion of ADORNit. When I was a little girl, I started my passion for fashion, as you'd like to call it. I always had a dream. I loved color and art, and in 5th grade I started drawing clothing outfits and things that inspired me. And I followed that passion where it turned into more of a hobby in the 6th grade. And I had a little tote bin that I would carry around with me everywhere I went, and I started drawing outfits. And then I would color them in, and this little tote bin went everywhere with me. My mom would always laugh that I was hauling the kitchen sink with me, but I just never knew when inspiration was gonna hit and that I'd need to have my art pad by me to whip it out and draw a new outfit that came to mind. I later developed that love for clothing when I was in high school. I got into a little fashion program in class, and I had a wonderful teacher who helped inspire me to put me on a path of where I am today. She helped focus me and teach me that there were possibilities, that this wasn't just a little dream for someone in my little valley, and that I could have a place in the fashion industry. In high school, I started sewing clothes, and I started preparing for a dream of maybe going to a fashion design school. I then started studying really hard and got my grades up, and I got a scholarship to Utah State in the art department. And at that time, I started managing our retail front, and I got a real excitement, a little bit of a bug, you would say, and I had a thirst to find out what women wanted to buy and why were they buying it and what would happen if you put it on sale. And I started kind of grassrooting, finding out how to do marketing and I loved interacting with the customers and hearing their need. And I loved ringing them up at the cash register and seeing them pick up some paper, some home decor. And I just thought, there's so much room here for something more exciting. We came across a booth that had some purses, and I just turned to my mom and sisters and I was like, I know what to do with this. I can sell this. I love clothes. I love purses. Please, can we bring this in? And they all said, okay, but not too much, and we don't want to get, stuck with the inventory. And I was so excited, and we got our shipments in, and I opened up the box of some clothes and purses that we'd ordered, and all of a sudden the employees took half the shipment before I could even put it out on the show floor. So it was really fun because I just, right then and there, I just knew that what we were doing was going to be exciting and fun. So I started bringing in inventory, and between me and my mom and sisters, we started a curating process of bringing in clothes that fit my personality, which is really eclectic and happy and cute, and mixed with my sisters who are very contemporary and very trendy as well and fashion forward. And then you have my flower child mom who, between the 4 of us, we brought a really fun mix and a different look that was out there in the marketplace. So we were so excited. We just kept the ball rolling and didn't really know what the road map was going to take us. We started traveling to trade shows. I went to my first little trade show and popped up a shop, and women were just flocking to my booth, and it was extremely successful. And that really gave me the bug to want to help women. I loved that they wanted me to tell them how to dress and how to style themselves, and that they wanted to know what colors went with what. And I guess you could say my boutique was born out of those trade shows. I was then able to, a few years later, expand my retail in Hyde Park at our warehouse, back further into the warehouse, and that was such an exciting moment for me because I was going to have a real store. I was going to have a real place to put clothes and give them a home. And the women started coming all around the states to visit my little store and have me dress them, and it was so exciting. And I had no idea that my dream could come true. In a year and a half ago, we were able to finally open up a second retail location, and we were able to start it from, I mean, there was nothing in there, and it was a food restaurant, and so we had to gut the whole thing. And between me and my sisters, we concepted the whole space of how we wanted to be able to interact with customers and offer one-on-one styling. And it was really fun to be able to oversee a project from this food restaurant to a boutique where we have a beautiful chandelier, some statement walls, and it's fun because I have quite a few women who come in just to see how we decorated the storefront. They'll come for the experience, and that's what I like to bring at the ADORNit shop, is the experience. And whether a woman's there to have us style them, or if they just need their cup filled for the day and to come in and feel special by one of our stylists, that's my dream. And I had no idea that from my little hobby of constantly drawing clothing to now that I could be on this path. And it's so exciting, and I'm excited to see where my roadmap can continue further. And at ADORNit, we love everything that's happy. We're a family-run business, and between me and my sisters and my mother, we offer such a fun variety from paper crafts, fabric, and clothing. And so really, it's a one-stop shop for what a woman could want.